learners to the concept of what a mixture is what really a mixture is, and different types of mixture that we can encounter around. And I best believe these are useful throughout the learning process, because it is very beneficial for learners to observe, to physically observe while explaining the information. First of all, what is a mixture? A mixture is a combination of two or more substances that are physically mixed up together. For example, this type of mixture is a combination of the fusion and the water, and they make up a mixture. We can even add the soil. We can even add the sugar on top of the mixture, because remember, a mixture is a combination of two or more. It doesn't matter as long as it is a combination of different substances. Now we can clearly see now there are three substances involved. This is what we call a mixture. And also, this is another example of mixture whereby we have mixed the oil and the water and the sand, and they come up with a mixture of more than two types of substances, because there are three layers, 1, 2, 3, right? So in addition, there are types of mixtures that we can encounter of, which is homogeneous mixture. What is homogeneous mixture? Homogeneous mixture is a mixture that has a uniform composition throughout its mass or body. How? When you mix this fusion with water, the only visible color is only one. Think about the uniform we wear at school. The only color you can see is the specific color of the school, which gives the identity of whom the learner belongs. And this helps us to clearly see the type of mixture it is. Generally, homogeneous mixture is when you mix up different substances with different colors and come up with a single color that you can observe with a naked eye, such as this one. Another example, we can talk of a drinker pop and with water. If you have if you have bought the drinker pop, the orange drinker pop, and mixing it with water, the only color you will see is orange. That's the type of a homogeneous mixture. Let us further go through the heterogeneous mixture. The heterogeneous mixture is a mixture which has a non-uniform composition throughout its mass or body. What do we mean about non-uniform composition? It simply means that the particles can be seen with the naked eye. How? This is an example of heterogeneous mixture whereby we can see the particles of the oil, the particles of the water, and the particle of the sand. This is the type of heterogeneous mixture that we can come across now. But there are many different types. Therefore, students must be asked to come up with their own ideas to distinguish the difference between the heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture in any respect. And this can be easily accessible through this can be easily accessible to all students, because of this is kind of things. The resources are cost effective, are less cost effective, and they can be easily found, because that they can be used daily in our home chores, home life, and others we depend on them in order to live. Hence I say students must engage themselves must be asked to do the research and do more about this topic so that they can have a better understanding and develop critical thinking to all respect. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Amen.